is not a problem, but to get a good thumbnail picture, well, okay, thumbnails not like good because you're on, you're doing on your thing. If that makes sense. Oh Lord. Hey, let me start off with the intro. Hey, it's the girl K did. What's popping? To get a thumbnail picture, you gotta, if you want to get a good one, you have to turn to the side. But to press go live, you have to turn to the side. It could also be that I don't think YouTube did it. I have basically the disability part of the phone. You can make the letters bigger or smaller. I just make it smaller. I was like, why do that? Just make it bigger. She has to get older and your eyes get worse. Like, why strain your eyes for what reason? I don't know. So Hazy Girl K did. I think I said that. I don't know. But and then to put it live, you gotta turn it a different way. Then to go on live to make for you to see me, I gotta turn it this way. Well, you could turn it the other way, but it's suggested that you turn it this way because it would be better. It's so annoying. But I wonder if I did a video of just me sleeping with y'all watching. People do so much dumb crap. It's ridiculous. Like on TikTok, they do a lot of ASMR like live. Oh my god, I don't get it. I really don't get I don't get it. What do people get out of that? I guess it could be soothing, but I just don't get it. Just like what the poppets? At first I wasn't getting it. I didn't realize it was really a game, and then it is. And her KK school gave her one, and I had bought her three. I know. I bought her three different shapes for in the 25 days of Christmas. Thank God that's over. Save my money. This supposed to be a year of savings, but I made and I paid off a lot of debt this year. I have so much more debt to pay off, but the debt I have right now is basically somebody's paycheck in a year right now. That's how much my debt is. Which compared to, all right, the debt I have right now is for like a low income family, not family, mostly a person who could live up for a year. In probably New York City, in the low income neighborhood. Like, that's how much debt I have to off right now. So, majority of my debt, I have credit card here and there, but majority of it is student loans. So, for a degree that I'm not even using, it is what it is. Technically, I guess acting, theater, YouTube, it doesn't go hand in hand unless you're doing auditions. But I guess to be a personality, I'm not really a personality, am I? I don't really do personality stuff on here. Like, that's not really what you come for me. So, yeah. I'm just talking. I hope you guys had a good holiday dinner. I made cake. I really wanted my foster kid to come. And I gave one of the foster kids toys to KK. Because they're not here. Nobody. I don't know who's going to come. I don't know when they're going to come. I feel like upset because oh yeah, I cleaned my room. I did a video. I showed a little part of the video for that. I haven't been vlogging that much, to be honest. But I don't know when they're going to come. If they're going to... Well, I know they're going to come eventually, but I haven't got a call for any foster kids. So I bought a stocking for nothing. I feel like so dumb. Like, so upset. But it is what it is. Like, that's what you sign up for. You don't know when you get a good call. You get a call. You're on the toilet. You get a call. You just never know when you get a call. You just have to be ready for the child to come in, What else? KK's room looking a hot mess. My room, I basically have just drying clothes up. So it's like not looking a hot mess, but it's just looking, I just have drying clothes up and that's it. What else? My kitchen is looking kind of but like the part going out to the door is looking but it's because I have the Christmas tree stuff. So like the Christmas tree bags, then I have garbage, like 1 or 2 bags of garbage at the door out. I haven't left my house since yesterday, but I did a Christmas tree after church, so it was like I didn't go back out the storage to put it in. So yeah, I'm putting all those craps in storage. I need to get 3 more storage bins, and yeah, I'm just chilling basically at this point. I don't know. Friday we have not shut-in service. We have watch night, or people call it Thanksgiving service. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm supposed to be speaking like a probably 5 minute thing at church on that night, and I don't know. I hope this watch night service is better than previous years. Usually I go every night, every year to church. Last year I thought they canceled it because I had asked somebody if they canceled it and they didn't answer me back in time. By the time they answered me, it was too late. I'm like, I'm not coming to church at this time. Like, it's already late as it is. But I had fun last year. Last year I had it with Anna Nat on my tablet and my phone, one of the two. And then I was recording on my membership, and I was just recording and recording for that and eating a lot of food. I was so full with food. It's crazy. We had fries. At one point I left the fries in the air fryer. It was just a hot mess. I was being a hot mess. But yeah, so what else happened? What else happened? I don't remember. I don't remember what else happened. Yeah, but I just this year I'm actually going to church. They're going to have it. For what I know, they're not canceling it. We talked about it on Sunday, so we should be good. What happened also last year, I wasn't going to church every Sunday, so some Sundays I did miss. So that's why I didn't hear if they was having it or not. And when I asked somebody, they said there wasn't. It was a whole bunch of, like, you asked, nobody was telling you kind of thing. I did tell you it was last minute. That's basically what happened. Last year was the only year in years. When I say years, probably 15 or 16 or 17 years that I didn't go to church on going into New Year in church. So that's how long it has been. That's a whole teenager going to high school, going back to go to college. Like, because you graduate high school when you're 17 in New York. I think in America, I would say 17 and up. You could do it younger, but most average is 17 to 18 years old, graduate. And it also depends what state you're in, because some states, even if the kid is ready for school at a certain age, they won't let them do it. But New York starts kids, if a school's starting 6, well, it depends what school you're in also. But yeah, like KK's school, her birthday is late, so she could have started kindergarten. Well, her school starts in August, but she could have started kindergarten as 4 years old, turning 5. When you're turning 5 that year, you count as going to kindergarten. Other states don't do that. Like, you have to be exactly 5 years to start that grade. So, just so dumb. But they want you to leave school 18 instead of 17. But anyway, in Jamaica, you leave when you're 16. So, no, 16 or 17, depending on when your birthday is. Anyway, so it depends on what country you're living in. How did I even get to that? I don't even know. Yeah, this is an art form, talking to yourself and hoping that somebody can hear you out in the ether, and nobody's actually watching you, and you're just talking and talking and talking. Like, example, I did 2 contests for this holiday season. Nobody entered that I know of. I don't know if anybody scanned the Starbucks gift card. I can't tell. Nobody put it in the description box. I mean, in the comments that they scanned it. So I assume that nobody scanned it. As I told in other lives, I said, if nobody scanned it in February, I'm gonna end up using it, because it's like, why we spent good money, you guys are not gonna use the card. I'm not gonna waste my money. I took a picture of it myself, and also have the card still with me. I'm gonna be using that card up for Starbucks. I'm using it up. Yeah. So that's how that's gonna go. Anyway. So yeah. There's a lot happening right now. Well, that's a lie. I'm so dramatic. There's a lot happening. Not a lot happening. My life is pretty boring. I'm not doing anything. I just want to work right now. Got my last paycheck for the year last week. I don't know when I'll get my next paycheck. Supposed to be in January, but let's see. When you work with contract jobs, it's very tricky, but I like my job. I love doing my job. I get to learn a lot of different things. I get to help people, even though the process is, when I say the process of the job, people think like, oh, their process of the job is slow. I work for nonprofit for homeless people, like homeless organizations that help homeless people. I work with a lot of organizations, not a lot, but a good amount of organizations that help people in the homeless system. Anything political, homeless, education. I think the reason why we want so much things to change, and we want this to change, that to change. We don't understand that the system that we work in right now It's slow like molasses. Like the whole system, education, political things, healthcare, all these things, homelessness, are so slow. It's like we are a community and people who like things to be very, very fast because we like the gratification of it all. But the fact of the matter is, the system that we're living in is hella slow. Shoot, the IRS is slow. And they deal with people money. Like, you have computers from like 30 years ago, bro. Get it together. You need to be updated. Get that Apple and get upgraded. Like, come on. And if you don't want to do Apple, if you don't want to use all that money, even though y'all could probably get it cheaper because it's going to be the bulk, whatever. And usually governmental stuff have like a 10% off. When you add it all together, 10% is a lot. But if you have a big order, not a small order. But it's just like this whole governmental thing, health thing, they is so slow to change one. Like, I've worked with like people who do policy, and I help to make sure the policy, like example, stuff with path. We want certain things to be done in path, policy wise, to change whatever, right? I work with people who knows that area, right? But because they've never been homeless, they really don't have an experience about how they think it should be changed or things like that. So they ask me as an expert, because I'm an expert because I went to school, because I actually lived it. People can go to school and learn about something, but until you actually live the experience, you have nothing to say to me, sis. Like, you can say whatever. Anybody who never lived being homeless could not tell a person who's homeless, or tell a person who's doing policy how it should be changed properly, because they never lived through it, right? Granted, everybody's different, but the big consensus of people who have been through family shelters in New York City, because they go through PATH, is usually the same. PATH is not good. I don't think I ever heard a person who said, "Oh my God, going through PATH was the best experience of my life." I've never heard that. So I work with people who works in policy, who could change things, who could help push things along in different aspects, and I help them to. They might have ideas that we could tell them yes, yay or nay on certain things, and based on what we say as experienced people, that's what they put through to help the policy go. But even though we want certain policies, you have to think about federal, city. We got to think about a lot of different angles when we do certain things. But that's what I'm working on, and it gets me so upset because it's like I want things to happen right now, because at the end of the day, people watch my channel who are in the shelter, and I want them to see, oh, I'm just not talking stuff. Because I don't talk about this that much on my channel. But I don't want people to say, oh, she's just talking stuff, nothing's happening. But think about it, because the policy people, everybody as a group, as you can see from this government, people go on, even though granted now is the holiday season, they went on like 5 or 6 different vacations for this year. So imagine that. So that means things are going to be extra slow, because people who have the money and the power are going on all these vacations, while the regular American people who live in America, I should say, can't even go on one vacation a year because they can't afford it. It's like you're going on all these vacations, and people who are supposed to be helping is not getting help, sir. Sis, what are you doing up there? People, like, it's just so much. Hi, good afternoon. If you wrote me anything, but it's a lot. It's annoying. But I work with people with the policies and stuff like that, who help out people. And what we do is they take our ideas, or they have their ideas, and we mold it, and we send it off. By the time things get in, it's not going to be done retroactively, that's the word, if I'm ever pronounce it properly. It's going to happen for the future people. So it's going to happen probably a year or 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's so sad that what needs to be helping people, it's not like it's hurting anybody. They push it so slowly, and people really, really need those changes now. And it's so annoying to working out, like, it's so annoying that things go so slow, but I understand, because it has so much different parts to work with it, to push it ahead. But it's just like, what hurts me the most is that people and children, they're suffering so much, and we could just do an easy fix to help them. But because it's the easy fix, because there's so much things to kind of put along, and like, it's like, example, a garbage man is picking up all the garbage, right? He has to go to all these places to pick up the garbage, but the end goal is to go to the landfill. Yes, we just want the garbage in the landfill, but we have to do something to get the stuff to the landfill, and that's by putting in the garbage truck. That's what annoying is. Like the garbage truck is going so slow to get to the destination. It already knows it's gonna go because it does it all the time. But it just takes so long to get there. And it's like people are dying. People don't have a place to go. Kids are hurting. Kids are not getting proper education. Kids are not like. It's so annoying. I'm just saying. It's like I just want to help these people, and it just takes so long to help them. Which is so. It's like I don't know. I want to do so much for people, and I feel like I'm just so helpless sometimes. I'm trying my best to help people and helping families and stuff like that to have a better life, and that's basically what I'm talking about. It's nothing that serious, I hope. And yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being amazing. We're blessed and highly favored. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye.